up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings home ground hero.
Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings home ground hero.
It's overwhelming actually, it's humbling. It's a nice reminder about why I do this.
But yeah, just the whole sense of gratitude, man, and thankful to Bunnings and TNZ.
O hina iwi ina mana ina reo ina hau e whao te motu. Nā mihi o te rā kia koutou. Welcome back to all viewers at home, across the rohe and across the world. We've got thousands watching here on the live stream, and we welcome you to the Windy City, not the Windy City, the City of Sales, Auckland, as we bring you the 2022 Bunnings PTL right here from St. Kennigan's in Papakura. I'm George Albert Yonke, and I'm joined in the commentary box here by Grant Robertson. Hi Grant, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm awesome, Georgie. Really looking forward to this last one of the day to set us up for tomorrow. It's been awesome down here. A lot of energy throughout the day as we see the referees awaiting the teams to come out. Everybody's excited. Everybody's lifted up. It's almost the city of wind. There's a little bit of wind out here, but a beautiful amount of sunshine as well.
The city of breeze. Yep. The city of breeze. Yep. And the scene is set for a mesmerising semi-final between Metro and the Strikers as they make their way to give a little cuddle, give a little handshake before they go to battle to see who will be going through to the grand final. And officiating this great game here, the semi-final, Grant, talk us through it.
Yeah, we're going to the top of the top for this one. We have Raymond Cairns coming out of refereeing, based around the counties region, and then the local duo from Canterbury, Logan Forrester. Great to see him back in the system and refereeing up to these high standards, alongside his good friend George Haswell out there in those resplendent Bartercard-sponsored SAS apparel uniforms. The referees are ready to roll. Teams are not far away either.
I'll tell you what, we couldn't do much without the old Bartercard crew, as well as the SAS Sport, putting on these amazing strips for our young talent out there as the teams go into huddles. This is a big moment for both teams. The winner of this goes to the grand final, and then the loser will be battling for that bronze medal. Everyone gets in their little huddles to make sure they get those final messages ready to go as we get the blood pumping with that 2-minute music. And as we look to the screen, we see our young captain there in the P-hat, young Tyson Holren, and his whānau is represented here as a special guest for the PTL, and he'll be captaining the side of the Metro Men's today for this game. Great to see you out there, Tyson. Hopefully you can give the boys some good feedback, some good energy to take them through to the grand final.
Yeah, beautiful moment there, and that's a lot about what we are. It's whānau and it's awhi, and a beautiful moment from Metro to acknowledge Tyson and his whānau that are up here today. Now it gets down to business. Metro's last couple of words. Strikers I can see rolling out there. Referees are getting into position. I'm starting to get the tingles of that 2-minute music again. It's getting down to the business end, Georgie.
Oh, tingles. This is what it's all about. And as we see the names across your screen with the Strikers lineup and the Metro lineup, you recognise these names. You've seen them before. They're the stars of New Zealand, the up-and-comers, the ones that have been there, the ones with experience. A few names to watch out for, Grant, if you look to the Strikers team.
There's plenty in there. One of the ones, just to note, late in the piece, Rehan Asota Finch has just pulled up a little bit in the warm-up, so he's out of there. We were expecting to see him being pretty dominant through that area, but plenty in the Strikers team. Shaq Stone's in and around there. He's made a good transition into the Strikers. Deurban Burgess, Nate Turner, Matt Hutchinson, all names that we've seen and heard from before, but it's really those combinations, how they work together and how they lift as a team into this space. And they'll be getting first options here about to tap off Strikers.
Yeah, Metro looking very sharp as well. As we look at the screen, in the blue, We have the strikers starting with the ball in hand. They must have won the toss. The tutukai is what we call it in Māori. And they've opted for the ball and the possession. Here we go with the sweeping play. Gets under nice and low. You may recognise that man, Mr. Flavel in the yellow boots, strutting alongside Sean Johnson, one of the hot talents with the hot feet. Here we go again. George Urban Burgess takes a pick on the short side, just gets past one hand, but the hand comes down on the foot. Gives him a slight trip, dummy half touch for the first. Man, that's pure speed right from the gunshot.
I don't think I've seen a double ankle tap. It's taken 2 players down like that. But yeah, great speed off, really showing where they're looking to go. Strong platform through that middle to attack Metro on the outsides, get through there. Metro nice and sharp on their transition through here, getting into space, eating up those metres through to Finn Barnett. Oh, put a bit of pace, made the touch.
Yeah, good get his touch before he stepped on the line there. Little juggle. Goes with their outfits at the moment. Here we go. McIntyre on the outside ball. Could it be Kurukanga? Setting the stage alight as we look at the Bunnings Warehouse replay. McIntyre off the right foot, locks, loads, chucks it out to the link. Shows goes, does a little, what do you call it? That's a nice little flip there. Porkaya, let's check it out again. Works his way out of the range of the defender. The defender was right there. Amazing work from the...
Let's just call it the Kurukanga flip for now.
The
and we'll come back to you on
flip.
that one. That was beautiful work. And
He's
just got
trademarked it already in the grand final.
Just got the winger caught on the line there, needed to lift and pick that option. Didn't make that read quite right, so good start for Metro now. Strikers just trying to get their system in place here, their platform to run. Looking to run a sweep around the back. Pulls out of that. Now there he's going to open on that side. Release, caught in the 7. That's good DeFi Metro. Strikers are going to come out, just reset. Looking to go wider to that 32 platform. Chucks long, there's space in there. Good coverage by Metro.
Yeah, good work by Hawkins there. Regathering. And it's not too shabby on the speed there. Set them in a good spot. Far corner away from their box. Work rate needs to be high. Todd works on a fly. Gets his hand in there. Referee calls a recount.
Yeah, fair enough. Just a bit of a lazy arm in there and didn't attempt to try and take it away. So well called there by George Haswell. Our umpire in the middle at the moment. Metro, slowish tempo in the air. Looked to be picked up by Mark Hodson. Oh, just a good late touch on there. Nice quick hands. Makes that quick, catches them up. We've got Nickel right on there. Oh, plenty of room and space in that middle link hole. Nickel comes on and exploits that straight away. They were looking nice and tight on him, but the link just a little bit late. Strikers will be looking, as we see on the Bunnings replay, just pretty much a set play, Georgie. We've seen that a million times on a touch field, but it's still effective every day.
Yeah, the old cookie follow here. Nickel pops back on the inside. The shutter's not coming from that side. We're just getting tighter in there. As we said, get a nickel, you get $1, mate, every time on the 7 metre line. I'm not too sure what he's strutting in the styles today. I know Nally does a little white thing under his eye there, but Nickel's got a few white stripes above his eye, so we might get a close-up later on. Turner. Urban Burgess, Flavel. Nice off the deck pass. Good opportunity there. Great defence from Metro.
Yeah, Strikers definitely looking to use their speed and their evasion on the outsides. Metro a little bit more direct before, so into that, looking for the 33 peel play, release straight to the winger. Easy for that man Finn Barnett in that sort of space. Nothing there. Flavel in, looking for the pass off and back again, catching the middles up on the pick. No room again there. Nice and connected in Metro defence so far. Strikers looking to use that ball again. Good there, look for the speed, the pick and go again. He's got broken through. Can he latch up in the corner?
Oh, great work there.
George Haswell says, I'll give you a high five on that one. We cleared.
Bit of a collision. Referee has a bit of concern, blows the whistle, stops it. Bunnings Warehouse replay. George just picks and goes on the right side. He's got a bit of time, bit of patience, looking, waiting. Pops it into space, and nice work there. Very, very good touchdown.
Yeah, beautiful speed through there. And it's actually Flavel that gets right across, who dumped the ball originally to come in and score in that corner. So that's awesome tracking. And it really shows that it's not just the one or two people on that side. If you cover through, you can get the goods in that. As we see Metro right on the line. Kurukanga dumps, looking for space in there, getting the through. The play on call, looking to the corner. Got the play on call, but ball goes to ground. Good coverage by strikers in there. But they will be a little worried that they can get through in those gaps at the moment, so they'll have to shore up that defence as they look to stretch, get over to box side for their sub and fresh legs to come through. That's lost of control. I was a little bit unsure if the player was in there defensively, but referee had good line of sight. It's a turnover to Metro inside the half of the strikers. They'll be looking for some good options here. Kurukanga spacing the ball out. Lance Davids just drying his hands there. Doesn't look too wet out there, but want to get the sweat off them. Nickel on the sweep. Space, the check inside. Worked for him last time. Still trying to draw them up. Looking for that on the link.
You can see that was coming. Well. You could see that was coming, yeah. The strikers didn't want to bite there and they kept rolling, so they must make the touch there. But I guess they'll rather give away the penalty than be in an awkward position. Devin Burgess making the touch. Davids has a dab. What I've seen from this first 7 minutes is it looks like it's going to be a McIntyre show. And Kurukanga that are going to dominate here.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't mind that from Kurukanga. He's just testing the options, looking short. That's going to make the defence shut nice and tight. Nickel again, reaching, doesn't quite get there. Speed off the pick, releasing to the wing. Nothing there, so it's still testing, still searching to break that defence down. But strikers get away and they're off and running to their sub-box, looking to clear out. Shaq Stone down, makes a touch. Ooh, a little bit of sneakiness. Nickel pulls the hand away maybe at the last second. Gets Shaq to make the dump without making the touch first. Those little simple things.
So made a call here, and Kurukanga and McIntyre going to be the danger men for this Metro ones to watch out for. And if we go to the other side of the strikers, Metro, then we're going to Nickel, who's going to be the other one with the Metro.
Yeah, fair call. I'll go with the try-tally count. I'll go Finn Barnett on the wing.
Now I got my tongue untwisted. I think we'll get that call again. McIntyre, Kurukanga, and Nickel. The power. And speaking of it, there's that man once again. There he is. That's him. That's him.
Oh yeah, just getting. We saw the strikers link lift quite high. It gave the gap, as you see on the peel. Gets around, lifted high, gets in behind them, and gets a release on the dive for Nickel to stroll over pretty much. Won't get an easier one than that probably today, I would suspect. It's 3-1 Metro are up here. Halfway through the first half. Ooh, nice double inside. That's sharp play by the strikers. I'm going to need to see that one again on the Bunnings PTL replay. Little quickie play all around there. Back to Shaq, and then Shaq a no-looky in. That had them in all sorts of trouble there. That's a little special play. I like that one. Flavel to Stone. Back to Flavel. Yes.
Yeah, well worked. That Bay of Plenty connection there with Flavel and Stone combining. Turner working the defense.
Yeah, good defence there by the strikers. McIntyre, one of their strike players, able to release the ball there, but good defence really shut that down nicely. So we see strikers gain some good advantage through here. Looking to pick, get a quick play right onto the 7. Looking for that speed play. Nice little 7. End to end, strikers will be okay with that, but they need to put the pressure on here and really try and gain a turnover from Metro. Good strong touch in the play.
That's good defence by Kurukanga there. Managing to get on side there and get up and make that touch, because they were in 1s and 2s. Nickel once again, midfield. His fellow teammate from Pearl Jam taking the opportunities this time.
Yeah, nice from Rollinson, just taking the outside scoop. Still got pace on both sides, both teams, so they'll look to execute on that where they can. Flavel working, winding his way up, getting almost to the 7. It's a nice set. We're bringing Urban Burgess in. Hodson's up on the touch, quickly back to Burgess and releases early. I think he might have got that down. Riley Harrison. Referee Ray McKeon says, yes, I agree. Harrison in. Nice play here. Quickie gets just slightly on the outside. Link just holding. Rollinson just holding long enough. And then a nice little quick release to the Link. And Riley Harrison gets a dot down for the strikers. It's a nice little comeback from them.
Yeah, nice little put down by Harrison. Urban Burgess, and he's really serious about getting his side back into this match. It's been outstanding as we go 3 apiece. Oh, soft hands. Beautiful play. They're asking for a touch and pass, but I don't think they'll get their way there. He's asking for a call beforehand. It clarified, and it's clarified as a touchdown to the Metro. As we take a look, we've got a sweep play, no touch in there. That's what he's asking about. They managed to play off the back end of a ground ball. But the speed of this game, you got to make calls, and the positioning, it looked close enough. It's hard to call that one.
Oh, yeah. Playing a bit of football out here on the touch field.
Yeah, definitely in the ruck. He's behind him.
Was done with nice Essex boots, though. Shout out to Essex. Not used in that way normally for our game, but still look good none the same. Nice sweet, nice footwork. Breaks through. Yes. Almost breakthrough. I'll take my words back. Strikers, though, still looking to go from that platform. Keeping strong in that in the first half. We're seeing plenty of action there. Metro looking to latch the middle. Set this platform. Hodson out to the 32. Looking to get that again. Reaching right over, far side there. Going to move, late cut. Drawing the 2. Oh, good covering defence. Snellgrove made a great diving touch to execute there. Strikers are off and running. We've got Flavel through the middle. He's getting good yardage play for the strikers. Someone offside there. Yeah. Just needed that extra metre or a half there. Referee George Haswell gives them the offside call. Moves forward. They'll have a full set here. Strikers getting down to that 7 metre line. It's only 2. They've got plenty up their sleeve here to try and execute. Looking for the plus off the 33 peel. Oh, just doesn't go to hand, but the referee has spotted something there, George Haswell. There's a nice little play that we see a bit more often and often now, the 33 peel play, but you dummy the peeler that's hitting in, give it straight to the dumper. Often it'll lead to a 3-on-2. Back in here, same again. Oh. Looks to go on the outside, but just a little bit communicated, and I believe it was a forward pass off there. Not what strikers were wanting in this one. It lets Metro off the hook. So we see Nickel provide that platform of yards. Nice and strong through here. David's coming through. Onto Rollinson. Good, weaving through that middle, opening space in the play. Kurukanga gets through. Rollinson. The dive and the dot down, I believe it was touched. Stone's asking for the ball. We get strikers in that handover. Move it forward. Here's Flavel again, getting plenty of metres today. Everything he wants in those yellow boots. No one wants to come up and make the touch. Strikers right on that line. Nice 33 platform again, looking to speed. Speed has definitely been their game so far, George. I wonder if that will keep going in the second half.
Yeah, both teams have done their homework. They're very fit. They've been ready for this. They've been waiting for, through that COVID period, doing a lot of training off season, and this is their time to shine as they build into the touch season. And this is the first highlight of the season. What a showstopper we have with the Strikers taking on Metro in this battle. One touchdown in it. Metro getting in behind. Nickel in the place he likes to be. Ball in hand. All dancing shoes. As we pause just to see what happened there with the Bunnings Warehouse replay. Nickel offloads just before the touch is made. Flavel dives. Snellgrove dives. No one calls a touch.
McIntyre dives and scores. Good play there, Metro. The unorthodox wasn't quite ready, but again, breaking those defensive patterns down gives you opportunities, and they certainly took theirs there. So we see strikers come in, sweeper platform, they're picking short side again. Durban Burgess gets a little bit of play on, things going on there.
We'll see what happens here. I think there might be more than just a penalty. I'll be surprised if he stays on. That's a pure grab.
Yeah. Good refereeing by Raymond Keynes there, just into play. Hang on. Can he be X and come straight back on? Here we go.
Yeah, so the call on that one, you just have to leave the field. Anyone can come back on, so he just hits the line and comes back on. Yeah, I might have to disagree with that sort of penalty offence like that, because, it's a professional penalty and you get no real advantage for the attackers. Something we might have to look at. We had Georgie with his good feet there.
A rare occasion where Durban Burgess was actually live with the ball.
George goes again. He's working hard, this man, overtime. Oh, looked like it was going to be a quick play there and fumble, but they get away with it. Reset. No touch called. For the intercoms between the referee. Yeah, breakdown in the comms there. We do see a forward pass by the Metro team on halfway. Strikers now have possession as we calm this game down and get some rhythm back. Strikers 10 metres out from the line. Shack attacks back. Knows that 7 metre well. Gets into position. Snellgrove with a good platform. Oh, the kick out. The old tricks play. Well read by Metro. Dart in the flick. Metro have responded well on defence. Here we go, and they're asking the no touch again. Referee's happy with the timing of the touch. Metro working hard. Strikers working hard as we come down to the last 40 seconds. All people calling no touches, some touches. Everyone asking for favours. Doing those tricky plays, trying to get the ball back. And that's a great set by the Strikers. Didn't allow them to get out of the half.
Yeah, got one shot at it here. The Strikers, probably 2 touches if they're lucky. Need to get in. 10 to go. Dribble. The sweeper around. It's getting Nickel in there. So you got to play on. Going to have to be quick. You get one play. Gonna have to show the footwork or the good pass skill on this one. Yep. Well, Metro just ahead of the game at the moment. Unofficial score we have in at half-time is 5-3 Metro over the Strikers. We will go to a break, go and refuel, rehydrate, stretch yourself out, sit yourself down and get ready for the next one. We're back in action very shortly.
We're going up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings home ground hero.
Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings home ground hero.
It's overwhelming actually, it's humbling. It's a nice reminder about why I do this.
But yeah, just the whole sense of gratitude, man, and thankful to Bunnings and TNZ.
Sport. What does it mean to us? For some, it's potential, a promise that we could be better, that the early mornings will be worth it, that we could be champions.
It starts with touch.
And we're back here in the final game of the day in St Kentigern's in the Bunnings PTL. We're going to have a look through the tries. McIntyre strong in that one, gives Kurakanga the nice dive, the Kurakanga roll there. And this one we've got Nichols Metro again in the play. Nichols a nice little quickie and then feed back in. Nice dot down, they came thick and fast. Speed was the play, sweeping through for the Strikers, breaking through right into the corner. Nice dot down before the covering defence came. And we were in again. Rollinson, nice little flick on, and Nickel gets the products this time. Gets through, gets on the score sheet. Then Strikers a nice platform off this for interplay with Flavel and Stone. Beautiful little quick interchange passes. Once again, quick play off there. Speed on the inside and nice dot down into the link channel. And then the Metro pulled this one back again. Nice little flick on after a little bit of query about no touches, but play-ons with a call. And then beautiful footwork here. McIntyre says I can pass, but I can dive too. Nice, beautiful play here. So we have Metro up 5-3, and we are back into the action. Georgie, what do you reckon from that half-time talks?
I'll tell you what, watching those tries has really set the scene for this next half, as we see Nickel, who is very good on the ball. And if we look to the playmakers and the ones that are doing the damage, Nickel, McIntyre and Kurukanga have been very strong, and everyone else in that Metro team are linking really well together. On the other side, if we look at the Strikers, George the Urban Burgess has been working overtime. I would hate to pay his pay packet this week because, man, it'll be a big one. He's doing all he can to extend that, and there's been a few Shiloh. Flavel working there with Stone with a nice little combination, and Todd's been solid in the yardage play here. So as we come into the second half, 1 minute down, Metro may have won the seesaw battle for the first minute with a great set of attack and now a beautiful set of defence as they work through the midfield to get back into the attacking zone. Strikers for the second half, though, they can get their rhythm, they'll be okay. That's kind of the pressure we want. They sort of come to the party in the last 2 minutes, had attacking defence, didn't allow Metro to get out of the half in one situation, which was outstanding. Let's see if they can keep that work rate up and pick these right options.
Yeah, absolutely agree, George. I feel like it's going to go into one of those grinds, and it's going to be very, very close here. It's all about energy level, confidence. Flavel. Oh, Winiana.
Winiana. Both got
swap
the magic
boots at
feet.
half-time.
Yeah.
Stone on down. There's Flavel. pick, short side step back, looking to connect. Shaq Stone connection once again. In they go.
And if ever that's an example of great marketing for Essex, you picked the right man. Look at his feet. You've given him some extra magic there, some speed. Looking to offload with his fellow Bay of Plenty brother there. Mr. Stone, great touchdown. Here we go, picks middle, goes back short side, off the left foot. A little shove there by Stone. He gets away with that one. All eyes are on the person with the ball. Sometimes you get away with a little bit of that magic there. We don't have the advantage of replays within a game. There we go, 4 touchdowns to the Strikers and 5 to Metro. Once again, we have a game on our hands.
He's just waiting till the ball be returned there, so we're into it. Metro will be looking to hit back on there. There's a nice little interplay. That pairing is coming up good for the Strikers. It's a nice offset against the speed of Dearborn Burgess in the scooping game. So Strikers nullify it. They're off and going. Stretch out there. Just reset. Need to compose themselves here and get a good platform finish. They could really get back in the game here, and that's going to put some real pressure in. Nice meters being eaten up. Looking late into the length. No, it comes back the other way. Resets. Looking to work in there. Draw the Metro defence up. Shift the ball again. Shift the point of attack. Nice play here. Plenty of room. Oh, David's up in the lane. Gets away. Metro off the hook.
Yeah, David's renowned for getting in the channel there. He's probably one of the intercept kings in that play area. Seen him do it on many occasions. If you watch the highlights reel, you'll see him do it all day at the first series. He's back working his magic, putting Metro back on attack.
Rollinson to Quinn. Looking to play here. Speed, Rollinson. Oh, dot down. Nice touch there. Flavel, good covering defence. Wants the ball back quickly so they can get on and run. They're looking to run, I think, Strikers. They're trying to see if their fitness will hold out more than Metro. This is going to be a good game. I'm feeling like it's going to go down to the wire. Metro up their tempo a little bit. Stone coming through. Todd been setting a good platform this weekend. Gets on the pick, gets both middles up. There's room, space there. Shaq Stone running late. Oh! I believe we've just seen one pulled out of the bag.
That bag of tricks. Bunnings Warehouse replay with a couple of goosies. Show, no, I'm going to go. And as close as it comes, next to the sideline, slithers his way through. That is magic. Here we go. And one of the greatest wingers in our game at the moment, Finlay Barnett. Good honesty there. It must have been so close. And just like that, one of the super coaches there, Mark Hodson's, he's happy with that one. He's giving his mate from loaded the ball. How'd you like that one, my mate?
Oh, nice work, Lance. They overcorrected on Lance there, and the feedback in. When Mark gets to the treats in there, has a word or two to say. The senior players are starting to uck up a little bit. Shaq doing one thing, Mark the next. Neither of them in the bright yellow boots, so they're letting their play talk rather than the shoes from Essex. But this is lifting the game now. Everybody's into it. All around the field starting to lift a little bit. Excitement. Ooh. Still looking to get on the outside of the players. Really testing Metro. Draws the penalty. Strikers playing a pretty strong attacking from all angles at the moment. All points of attack. A little bit slow on that release there. Needed to be right there to give him every opportunity for that quick and possible dive. Got change point of attack. Sweeper on Flavel. Little plus. Thinking about the second phase. Prefers to pull it back out and reset. Flavel working. Harrison. 32 Peel. dive.
Yeah, good call.
I think he just hit the ball early on the line, which didn't allow it to slide forward. Count is 4, I believe. Looking to use the ball. Oh, a little out ball. Room in there. No. Metro get through. Solid defence there. They'll be happy with that.
Yeah, great defence there by Metro. They've been solid and working very hard for each other and very connected, because there's some pretty good attack out there, and Shiloh Flavel has been one of my favourites at the moment, actually. And they've managed to shut him down twice in that set of attack. Here goes that man with the hot hand. Ball goes to ground. Bit of relief there for the Strikers. With 8 minutes gone in the second half, we do have a game on our hands with 12 minutes remaining in the semi-final, with 2 versus 3. The winner of this going through to the grand final of the PTL here in Auckland. Corrigan doing his job well up the sideline. Coming in to play dummy half. Snellgrove. George the Urban on 5th and final. Pumps, holds. Some good end-to-end touch there. Nickel taking it in. They've been very strong in the ruck here. My gosh, George is, like I said, he's been working overtime. He wants this one. Davids. Oh, nice direct run. Getting him behind. I think there'll be some tired bodies over there. Been working hard.
Good cover indeed by the winger there. Lance Davids on the sweep. Look to shift it into the back across the line. Shut down on the pass through, or they could have potentially got that one. Bringing Nickel right into the fray here. Straight in onto the sweep. Release play. In there again. Strikers winger.
Referees might want to have a look at those quick dumps on the 7 of if they're forward passes or not, because I think I'm seeing a couple floating a little bit further than we hope to see. But he'll take them as long as they come, getting that advantage as we have a look at this one. As we spoke about it.
Yes, great defence by the Strikers on that. Got all of their playmakers in and around the ball here.
And again.
Looking to promote it in behind the player as he lifts up high. Getting away. Strikers need to get out of this red zone now. No mistakes. Indecision there, that doesn't help. You don't want the ball down on the ground too long here. Lift the tempo at this space. Oh, hello. Finn doesn't get out on that one. Great recovery by Finn to cover. Let's get set now. Strikers got 1 or 2, I think, up their sleeve. Oh, he's in and around that truck. Room to move. Yes. That's what I was thinking too. I'll agree with the referee on that one. They didn't recover. They were playing an advantage, didn't get it, so the Strikers will get a full set back here again.
That was a moment right there. If Wilkie got that one, that was one of the ones that just gets the blood going for the defensive systems, but it's gone the other way. Strikers get another sniff. Winiana, Flavel. Turner coming into play. Nice soft hands, work over the top. Yeah, well called by the referee. You can see the sideline referee helping out the adjudicator in the midfield. The forward pass.
That's right, and that really comes from that pressure that Davids has stepping up into that channel. Makes them, they know that he's there, so they make the flick on, which was promoted forward. Good call by the referees. And now Metro get that opportunity to come through, try and get another one and get that 2-point buffer. They come through. McIntyre on the ball again. Hasn't had as much attack in the second half, but is effective. Gets through. The flick on. So I got Morrison. finishes that one off after some good work by Te Ao McIntyre once again. Bunnings PTL replay. Just there, Rollinson back over the top. Quick hands. Nice. And it just gives the outside for Morrison to get through. Gives them that little buffer, 2-point buffer. Metro, 7 minutes 45 to go.
I'm loving the skill set. These are some nice tries, some nice soft hands, being able to offload in traffic. Nice finishes, some honesty calls. Oh, looking for the passive play. We spoke about it before. Too fast, too furious. Is he going the whole way? He's happy with this one. For all his efforts getting those intercepts, he gets one to go the whole track. Touchdown for Davids.
Yeah, just what I was saying on that last one. So they know that he sits in there, and he was sitting right in that channel. Same as the last time they tried to flick over him. This time, Shaq tries to rip one through, but Lance is better than that and picks it off and has the speed to burn. Great channel by the two Strikers players trying to come through, but Lance Davids goods for there. Metro stretch out 8-5. Strikers straight back in. Do they get that one? Just checking. Referee Logan Forrester says no, the touch was made before the ball was down. Great cover defense by Metro. Strikers definitely searching now, needing to stay back in touch here. Level on the ball, footwork gets him. Oh, tried the little flick back pass, wasn't quite there. Now we're starting to hear a little bit more tempo on the boxes.
Yeah, speaking of tempo, Grant, the captain of the Metro team will be very happy. One of Touch's favourite son, Tyson Holleran, who's put on the captain hat today. He'll be talking to his troops in the box, sitting sideline there.
Yeah, having a little peek out. I can see him. He's looking pretty calm and relaxed. He's one of these new age coaches that doesn't seem to get too stressed, so it's great to see. Nice profile that some of our coaches can look at and see. He's pretty happy with that one, though. It's exactly what he asked them to go out and do. Young Tyson. We'll see it on the Bunnings PTL replay. Hodds it down. Kurakanga, beautiful left to right. And another extra, and we get Nickel on the out ball. Gets another one. Metro looking good here so far. Strikers are going to have to lift here to get back in the game.
Oh, great quick hands. Look at that. And no one's got him. Another touchdown. Strikers back on half. Ball in hand. Stephen Burgess has been working overtime. Stone. He brought some magic earlier on in this half. He needs to dig back into that little Harry Potter briefcase of his.
All right, as David's up in the lane again. He isn't around it though. Yeah. We'll try every trick in the book to say I didn't do anything, but he was at that in that case.
Jumped into his car salesman role there and try to sell him something. They really need something here. It's an important set for the Strikers.
Nice turner with the ball. Durban Burgess.
Oh, he's rolling there.
Quick one, looking at bounce out ball. Little flick in. Almost got outside. Got ball down. Off the hook, Metro. Lifted now. A lot of energy in the box, trying to bring their boys home. Just as they say that, little knock on, little drop in the ball there. Can Strikers capitalise? It's definitely 7 on the field as that's happening.
Now let's have a look at these rolling situations. And Metro are doing really well with playing within the rules or on the fine line of the rules. No one's allowed to roll until the touch is imminent. Yeah, that was a good one, that one. Well done, Metro. Metro in control on defence. Nice and tight. Nice shot there from Nickel. Georgie's seen something out there.
Yeah, Nickel not moving forward, as you were just saying. Georgie right on the money. Not starting to retreat a little bit early. And referee George Haswell says no. I've seen that far too many times before. We need to pull that up, keep consistent. Metro get an opportunity. It's a bit of risk and reward from me. They're looking to the quicker plays now. They were getting purchased with the scoop, off the scoop through, but does risk that you can't get connected and get the dot down. So they're trying to get live play. Todd with the ball. In that 3-3, makes him live, step back. Numbers there. Oh, does he get down before Kurukanga on the touch? I believe so. George Haswell stepping back, points to the spot. Excuse
yeah,
me.
Hutchison, I saw the look in his eyes. He come out from out wide, coming to the play. He said he needs to do something, so he puts it on the platter himself and gets a dot down for his efforts. Captain Fantastic gets out there and does the damage. But could it be too little too late with 2.5 minutes to go with a scoreline of 6-9?
Yeah, it's interesting now. Does Metro try and play the time, play the clock, or go down and get another one to really get outside of that buffer? David's in the middle, rolling around. Perhaps he'll just run for 2 minutes. No passes off. Quick release to McIntyre. He's back in the game again, is he? He does. Boy, he is picking his time when he's executing. He is on, McIntyre.
It's great to see him back to full strength here. Dominating. Show, go, get him down there. That reach he has is formidable. It's a hard one to stop. He can almost dive from 7 metres out to extend himself to that bit of white chalk.
Yeah, can we see strikers hit back here? They need to get one. Shaq Stone's back in. Connections with Flavel. Player maybe in the ruck, in and around there, certainly. Gets him back out. Ooh, good lift. Beautiful lift on there, Sean.
Great work, Wilkie. Getting onside, making that touch. I think that's the nail. The nail for the coffin. As we know, they come out to the old John Cena. I think they're doing a bit of the Undertaker now for the old strikers.
Yeah, we'll look just to play the set out now. Nothing too fancy, nothing too much. Just keep the ball. The more the ball's in the hand, the more the clock will run down. Comfortable 4 tries ahead here from Metro.
I'll tell you what, Grant, I've been delighted with the games played today, and Northern Strikers have given everything out there, and they've done very well for their sponsors, Foster and Moore, that have allowed them to do what they do to put the show on that we've had today in this semi-final. Kurukanga saying, I'm not finished, I'll give another dab at it. And with our last play here, Winiana from half. George has had enough. Metro's had enough, and they've done enough to go through to the grand finals with a scoreline of 10-6, Metro over Northern Strikers.
Yeah, look, really good game. As I thought it was going to go to the wire in a real grind, but Metro just had enough to probably execute George at the top of that part of the second half there, and really take top efforts across from the Strikers. Strikers very valiant. They played to the death in there. Just couldn't quite probably execute as well. I'd have to say, as George was saying, the main players stood up. Nickel, McIntyre, Kurukanga were able to execute and come through with the goods more often than not, which just gave them that buffer. Strikers, a couple of missed opportunities, just left them a little bit out, but they'll be really pleased with the way they've come through in this tournament so far. Still to play later on, but the Metro certainly go through into the big dog fight later on, as we have George out there in the middle with the Metro team. Georgie, over to you.
A special game for a special semi-final between the Strikers and Metro. Metro, the winners on the day. And talking about special, we have a special man here, Mr. Nickel. I say you give the man a nickel, he'll give you $1 every time. A few touchdowns today. How's it feel, my friend?
Oh, it feels good. I love playing out here with the Metro boys. Like, to combine all these different clubs and stuff and get to come out together. it means the world. And even to versus strikers boys, you know, like we all know those guys like the back of our hands. So it was cool to be out here and put that performance on for everyone.
So you guys had a pretty outstanding show throughout this campaign. Tomorrow you got the 07 heat. What's the difference for you guys taking it through to the finals? What's going to be the difference for you tomorrow?
I think just a big improvement from our round robin game. We didn't play how we wanted to, and they came and gave it to us in the round robin. So we're hungry to go back to back, and yeah, we'll be ready for it.
Nice, and we always say we want the fumble to happen in the rounds when it comes to the business end. That's where you get it all right. And talking about getting it right, what have we got right on your head there?
Oh, a bit of a confident, arrogant thing. I just call myself him. I'm just pretty confident in myself, and I guess when I go out on the field, I try and prove it. So, yeah.
Nice, yeah, something for us to talk about. We were going, oh, that defence hasn't got him. There's no one that can get him, that type of stuff. But well done, mate. All the best for tomorrow. An outstanding effort. We wish you boys all the best in the grand finals against the 07 heat. Anything to say to all the spectators out there and all the whānau at home?
Yeah, just thanks to the whānau at home. I know I've got some family watching from Rarotonga too, so just means the world having all the support, not only for us, but every other game. It's good for our sport to be able to showcase ourselves in this platform. So, yeah, cheers for all that. Thanks.
Awesome, and you can sign us out on the same, mate.
Yeah, touch, what a game.